Hello, I'm Micah Miranda, Economic Development Director with the City of Chandler. Today, we're joined by Dean Kannan with the Eller College of Management from the University of Arizona. Thanks for joining us today, Dean.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity to interact with you and the gentle audience that's looking at this video. Excited to be here. I'm a relatively new transplant into the state of Arizona, enjoying the weather. I came in from Indiana, having a super great time here. Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us today, and thanks for everything you're doing on behalf of the University of Arizona in Chandler and around the globe. So, what about Chandler makes our community an ideal location for the Eller Professional MBA program?
Absolutely. So it's no surprise that Chandler is a technology hub, has access to great set of students for us from our value add proposition standpoint. Second, it's also about the impact we worry about as a land grant university. We want to create an impact in the organizations that our students are getting placed at or are working at. So that's the second piece on this. The third piece is to leverage what we offer, which is strength on technology and business, technology broadly, and seeing if we can improve the ecosystem that Chandler already has, which is a fantastic one, and to contribute to that more broadly as well.
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of a good segue because you're looking to provide value for students. How can the MBA program provide recent grads and working professionals those value or that value they're looking for in a master's degree?
Absolutely. So let me talk about this as from an academic standpoint, what the content coverage is, et cetera, is, and also these operational aspect regarding scholarships, et cetera. So I want to bifurcate the answer here. On the academic program side, if you look at students, they need to be aware of basics of business. What does it mean by P&L statements? What does it mean by reading, understanding what NPV means? So there are nomenclatures associated with business that students need to get ramped up on. Secondly, these people who are in professional programs or professional work environments, they tend to have needs to lead organizations. That includes having leadership skills, negotiation, change management, et cetera. And the third is, as you lead organizations, you're not just worrying about the operational aspect of things. You need to understand where the business is going, the future of business, how digital transformation affects you, how analytics and data can affect the fundamentals of your business, et cetera. So we equip the students to be well thought out leaders in all these three different dimensions. Additionally, what we have done is we are trying to reduce the barriers for many of the students who are in those companies or working professionals. A few of them I wish to highlight. For example, we don't expect GMATs to be needed for those MBA students. Second, we offer scholarships for some of the students on an as-needed basis, but also based on the merit. If a student is performing great, we have the opportunity to offer them those scholarships even. So broadly, this is how the students can get value from our Eller MBA.
Yeah, and you talked about how the students in the Eller MBA program may not be your traditional students. How does the program accommodate the working schedules of professionals?
Great question here. We talk about flexibility. Flexibility is very key. And this is one where we have the online portion of the program being offered, where the students can take many of the traditional classes online. So they get exposed to, as I said, about NPV, what P&L is, et cetera. Additionally, we offer practicum courses, which are sort of 1-credit classes, which are offered once in 2 weeks, where the students come together and get some immediate transferable skills like Python, like business analytics, like marketing, et cetera, that they could do work on hands-on activities and get exposed to those skills as well. So it's on both these dimensions. Flexibility is important and immediate transferable skills are important. We emphasize both those components.
So they can get the flexibility online, but they also get the sense of community in coming to the campus location in Chandler as part of their cohort, for, I guess, lack of a better term. How is the program responsive to the workforce needs of our local, and I'll say regional economy, as well as the broader national economy?
So if you look back at what the national trends are, clearly, even though lots of tech companies, because that's dating, the big needs for the workforce is our technology skills and management skills. Business translators are a big part of what we need. And this program is designed to teach those concepts for those business translators. You may be an engineer who has amazing electrical engineering skills, semiconductor skills, for as an example, or EV skills, right? Electric vehicle skills. But then for you to lead the organization, you not only need to understand what the engineering component of it is, you need to understand the business component of it. So these are the skills that are very much in demand as we think about the future of the businesses. It's also the component that is to think about from the transformation standpoint, where the business models are evolving. How is the operating model changing? And these are components that you're going to learn from the MBA program. And I think those are the real needs for the businesses today.
Okay, no, that makes perfect sense. And so this Eller program offering is relatively new in Chandler. Can you explain, what you see as the future of this program here in Chandler, and are you looking to grow enrollment and curriculum offerings?
So Chandler is an important part of our future strategy. We intend to focus on growing that program and growing the footprint in Chandler much more broadly, thinking about other offerings beyond MBA, for example, including business analytics, etc. Coincidentally, we are also dedicating additional resources to build connections with the companies in Chandler, even for students who might be coming to Tucson and getting placed with companies in Chandler. So it's a two-pronged strategy that we're pursuing there.
What are the basic admission criteria and prerequisites for enrollment?
Absolutely. So one of the key criteria that we have tried to seek for is a 3.0 GPA and 2 to 3 years of work experience. That said, there are colleges which have a very tight constraint on the GPA that are awarded. So if you have a 2.75 or a 2.8, feel free to reach out to us, because there may be pathways we may be able to pursue to provide and make this opportunity available to you. So that's the first, that's the main criteria that you oftentimes deal with.
And then what are the application deadlines? Is it once a year? Is it twice a year? How often do you bring students into the program?
So the program begins in August. Applications are accepted September through June. And even though the admission happens or the intake happens only once a year, we offer admissions on a rolling basis, such that this is because these are all working professionals and they want to plan out their schedule well ahead of time. So that's why we've set it up that way.
Very good. Well, I'm excited. I can hear the excitement from our business community. They're definitely interested in the engagement and partnership opportunities with Eller, your faculty and students. For those businesses and potential students looking to learn more about Eller and its presence here in Chandler, where can they go for information?
To learn more about Eller MBA, you can go to the website ellermba.com, and you may be able to see within that all the offerings that we have. The Eller Professional MBA is the one that we are right now discussing about with the physical presence in Chandler. The second thing is, if you are a company and looking to partner with this college, please feel free to reach out to me. My email address is dean@eller.arizona.edu. And I'm always looking for ways to engage with our industry to make it as a valuable partnership for everybody involved.
Well, Dean, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you for your investment and commitment to the residents and businesses in Chandler, and we look for future partnership opportunities.
We are super excited about what we have going, but we're also even more excited about what's likely to come in the future. Stay tuned as well.
Thank you very much, Dean.
Thank you.